Real Action is brought to you by Pertec, with 103 service and supply centres around Australia for all your hydraulic and industrial hose requirements.
Wow, check that out. Looking good. What a cracking day.
Couldn't ask for a better day.
It's looking pretty good. Welcome to Real Action. Michael Guest. I've got Reece Creed from Social Fishing with me as well, and we're fishing the fantastic Snowy Valleys region. About 25 minutes from Tumut?
Yeah, 15.
15?
Yeah, beautiful spot.
Depends who's driving, obviously. Blowering down here, and it is just a dead set postcard at the moment. What are our fishing options here, mate?
Well, you got all your native fish. So your big cod, especially in winter time. It's summer now, so we're looking at our big goldens. Nice big golden perch. Yep. And plenty of redfin. I know they're introduced, but they're a good fish to chase, especially with kids.
I know what we do need to do. We need to get on the water, because that is just an absolute postcard. As I said, let's do it, eh?
It's a good day.
A bit of scent, and that'll just, that's wicked. It's a new product, that one. It'll just turn into like a slimy residue that's on the outside, but lots of scent, which hopefully will work on these golden perch. And they're just straight in front of us, are they? Yeah, just there. That was a weird bite, that one, Reece.
You've either hooked a big cod, or you've hooked the yellow in the side of the face as he swiped it. Holy moly, you've either... You could have hooked a big cod on 6 pound.
Oh, it's funny, isn't it? It's just sort of swimming around.
Whatever you do, just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, no, just gone under, mate. Maybe just get power back that way a little bit, just so we stay above it. I can't really go much harder than that there,
Yeah,
brother,
yeah,
so.
you're right.
Yeah, 6 pound braid, and we talk about tackle on Real Action, and if this is a cod, I'm not sure that I'm on the right tackle here at the moment. 6 pound braid, 6 pound leader, 2 to 4 kilo rod. I'm not sure what it is.
Yellow.
Oh, it's a big yellow, but it's hooked in the middle of the back. Go, 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 go. Well done. Yeah. Oh, wow.
I don't need the glove.
Can you believe that?
That's a good yellow.
I'm only on, it's really light tackle, 2 to 4, bit of 6 pound leader, just go easy. And because this fish is actually, I reckon he's had a look at my lure, or one of his mates has, and I've come past and I've just pinned him in the top, but I'm taking that.
It's a good fish.
Oh, I'm taking
That's a good fish. There's plenty of
every day of the week.
Fish getting around that size here.
Look at that.
That's a nice yellow.
That is a nice yellow. But that's not really the conventional way to do it.
Not.
But
we'll take it.
We'll go with that every day of the week. And that's, wow, he's in that probably high 50s, I'd reckon.
High 50s, probably 56, I reckon.
Yeah, so that's a solid fish. So that's, for Blowering Dam, that's a pretty regular catch here.
Yeah, they'll get anywhere from, you know, little tiny 20 centimetres up to over 60 centimetres. But
wow.
It comes by season. So this season we're seeing a lot around this size, schooling up.
For someone like me who wants to travel to this part of the world, we're fishing in the, as we said before, in that Snowy Valleys region, and Tumut's just down the road, and to come and travel here and catch fish like that, that's amazing. You know, I'm used to sort of fishing the coastal areas a lot.
Yeah.
I love getting into the, you know, up over the range into the fresh, whether you're chasing a big cod or a trout. There's also redfin that we're going to have a bit of a play around with. You never know. Chance for cod, but I've got to tell you, that's a cracking fish to start off with right there. I reckon that's a pretty good start. See, the weather is about as nice as you'd ever see here. A couple little fluffy clouds floating around. And the fishing started to hot up too.
You've done well, off the mark.
Yeah, yeah.
Well done, mate.
Absolutely, that's a beautiful fish. Off you go, bud. Go on.
First one of many.
Oh.
Staying safer on the water is now even easier thanks to the Marine Rescue New South Wales app. Log on and off via the app, and Marine Rescue New South Wales volunteers will keep watch for your safe return. Choose the tracking option so they know where to start searching in an emergency. The free app also has a host of new features, including weather alerts, maps with fishing spots, boat ramps and more. Search for Marine Rescue in the App Store or Google Play and download the app today.
Shows you how good the technology is when you can actually see your lure rattling around and you watch, it's a big school of redfin there and you can watch them chase it. You know how far to put it on the bottom. It's also fantastic for the big Murray cod that are in Ballowring Dam and also the golden perch. But with the redfin there, you know just where's your lure there now?
He's just come off that
just
school,
come off that school.
There
he is. And oh, I just missed him actually. So it's a bit like a TV screen. So you can. It's live and active, isn't it?
There's the lure sinking in there.
Righto. So just a lob cast out there, mate, about there somewhere.
That's all we need. They're out behind us. We can see them on that sounder there. And
yeah,
they're in what, 10 metres, and they're all the way stacked up to 4 metres, and they're about 10 metres wide. So it's a big school. Yeah,
it's important to stay in contact with your lure as it's sinking, and I think that's really important when you're lure fishing. Good lures, and this one's got little claws and things going on it, so it's swimming on the way down. They're just as likely to whack it on the way down.
Like that?
Like that. And then once you think you're in the zone, it's just a little rattle and a pause, a little rattle and a wind, and you've missed him.
Tell you what, they're whacking. Are you feeling?
There's plenty there.
So little shakes, slow rolls for kids. That's
slow
a good one.
roll, and I've got him. Oh.
We've got 2 good ones, I think. I'm going to go over you, mate.
You go that way, go the
One's not bad.
He's not.
No,
get him
he's
up.
only a little one.
It's all right.
He's still a nice fish.
And I reckon I've got his brother right there. So there you go. So shake and bake.
Yeah. So little any lure really, and you can slow roll them or you can shake them. I like to just roll and slowly shake them.
Yep.
Because if you do that, then you can feel them and set the hook. If you shake with a bit of slack line, sometimes you miss the hits. But it's pretty well straightforward. You get out here on a lake with the kids, it's good fun.
Great fun. Anything with the kids, just be really careful. There's a sharp, like all perch species, there's a sharp spike right on that gill latch there.
And on the top.
And yeah, and if you're going to, like any fish, you're going to touch them, make sure your hands go that way. Kids at home don't run back that way, but just watch that one there. But as far as gripping them, give them a really good grip in the mouth. There's no teeth, so they're a good one to hang on to, aren't
Super
they?
easy.
Mate, I reckon mine's just a bit bigger than yours, maybe.
If you hold it like that, it might be. Straight on it, mate.
That feels like a better one.
How many casts is that?
It's amazing how good electronics are when it comes to fishing. And Reese is just, we've got what's called active target. We found a school of redfin. We want to try and show you a segment on redfin. I know they're, we mentioned before, they're a what we call a pest species, but they're such good fun to catch. That's a 1 to 3 kilo rod. You know, that's 6 pound leader. You could go down to 4 pound if you wanted to, and have a great way to get kids started in fishing.
That's right.
We're at Ballowring Dam at the moment, and there's people camping and fishing around the edges, and I reckon these fellas, they'd be right up there as far as on the menu for kids to catch, but quite easy too. Small little lures.
Yeah, tiny lures, light line, and little curl tail, plastics, vibes, metal blades.
Yep.
That all works. You just got to find the schools.
I tried a little creature bait there, and that's certainly done the job. Look at that.
Well done.
Just going to rig one of these little creature baits. So we've got plenty of scent too, because we're trying to catch a bigger redfin. There's lots of little ones down there, but we want to coax one of those bigger ones. So I reckon these might be the go. They look like a little yabby or some sort of creature that's swimming around that you might find in one of these freshwater impoundments like Ballowring. So just slide that on nice and straight. It's pretty simple stuff, this. Up onto the grub keeper. And that's ready to go. And speaking of ready to go, I reckon my mate over here...
I've just hooked a real good one.
has hooked a good one.
The one we're looking for, I think.
I reckon, do we need the big net?
Well, maybe not for a redfin.
It's the only net we got. Do we need to net it or not? Oh, he's playing up a bit.
Yeah, good one.
Oh,
good
that's a solid one.
That's the one.
Yes, that's a better one. Look at
They're
that.
a nice fish. How pretty are they? Look at the
Oh,
fins.
that's amazing, the colours on that.
And guess what? That's on one of those creature baits.
It is. Yep.
There he is there in the
Now
net.
the creature bait like I just rigged. There you
There's
go.
the fish.
That's a good one. So when we're talking redfin and we go, oh, that's a good one. What's like a PB redfin in?
Anything over 40 centimetres is a really quality redfin. This one here would be about 35.
Oh yeah, he's a good one then.
So, you know, if you can get one that's 35, that's a good session if you can catch multiple fish like that. But you can come out and catch, there is 200 or 300 in that school. So, you know, it's just awesome fun.
And just scale your tackle down and have some fun with them.
That one pulled pretty hard.
Said, as far as freshwater fish go for me, said they're not a native. You do not want to put them back in the water anyway.
No.
But eat ones this size, perfect size to eat for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Now lads, there was two halves of this show. I was at fishing down the fantastic Snowy Valleys area, Tumut, and fishing Ballowring Dam, and we got golden perch and redfin. That was all great fun. Fraser Island in the background here, and we're going to spend the afternoon casting soft plastics, live mullet, and see if we can't catch one. Now these blokes, I better introduce them, Jack Nolan, Russell Babacool, they're pretty competitive. There was paper, scissors, rocks going before, can you believe it, to who gets first cast if and when we see a male, and I think maybe when, I know there's a few here at the moment. I think Jacko might have won with a couple of, I don't know whether it was rock or scissors. Babs a second, and unfortunately on third place. You think being the boss I'd get a crack at going first. It doesn't work like that here at Fraser. Let's see if we can't find a marlin. We've got a marlin just there on the flats, just up in front of us.
That's him, that's right on his nose. He's got that now, I think.
No, there he is, just eating it there.
Heard his beat.
Just swap over with you, Jacko.
Try and be careful with this chop.
There he is. No, spat the hook. Bad luck. Missed that one. He jumped. How cool was the bite? And see that fish come up and he was just spinning around and he just ate that mullet off the top. Hey, we got a tank full of mullet. We've got soft plastics we want to throw at them, and we've got all afternoon. Let's keep going, eh?
A couple of different ways you can target these fish here up on the flats. You can sight cast them and throw a live bait to them, or today we're going to try and have a go on a plastic. So I love lure fishing. Just got a nice sharp jig head there, 5/0, 1/4 to 3/8, and I'm just going to throw a 7-inch jerk shad there. Nice representation of a garfish. These things are up here on the flats, chasing down lots of little garies and things like that. So if we can spot one of them swimming across the flats, bring that past his face, it's going to look really natural, and hopefully we can get a bite.
See him there, mate?
Yeah, you on it.
We just spooked the last one, so we're just going to the electric motor to try and get him, and I think we've done the trick. Wow.
Woo! Cool little fella.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't go.
Yeah. Oh, look at him go there. He's jumping around everywhere.
Hey.
Look out. Go, Jack. Woo-hoo. All right, how good is that?
Doesn't get any more visual than that.
That's pretty cool.
Marlin on plastics in, what, 3 metres of water?
Oh, look at him jumping there. He's going off his head there at the moment.
He's a fussy little fella.
That was unreal.
Just pitched a little jerk shad to him there. Gave him a bit of a chance to eat it there, and he just swallowed it straight down, so.
We saw one a second ago in closer, and we drove in and we spooked him. He took off. We didn't get a shot, so we just popped the electric motor down just to do a bit of a stealth run, and I've got to tell you, it's paid off that time, and he's right here. Look at this. Whoa, there he is.
Keep him away from
He's a cool fella.
That is unreal. Doesn't get any better than that. Doesn't matter about the size when you can see him in a couple of metres of water like that, crystal clear, and not many places you can just throw a plastic to a marlin, so that is unreal. Just a bit of 20-pound braid, 40-pound leader. How awesome is that?
That's pretty cool.
He's probably only, he'd be lucky if he's 10 kilo, that fish. He'd be,
lucky if he's 10, I reckon, Russ. He's got that jerk shad jammed. He thought that's a little garfish. I'll better have a crack at that. Oh, there he is there.
He's still pretty feisty.
Well, he's a bit feisty, this little fella. See if I can get him You just got to take your time there a bit, haven't you, Babs? Oh, where is he? I've got the electric poking us forward, so we'll make sure we've got that oxygenated water just poking through his gills so he doesn't freak out too much. And I've got him. There he is. Wow. Woo! Look at that.
How good is that?
Look at that cool little fella there. It's amazing. And has he just spat that hook out? He has.
He has, there you
so
go.
You know what? That's a lesson not only for marlin fishing, but any time you get a trophy little fish like that, what do you got to do, Babs?
Gotta
keep tension, haven't you?
Gotta keep tension and set that hook.
Show everyone what you caught that on. So that's the same lure that we would use to catch a big flathead, a mulloway, and certainly for a snapper. That's generally a snapper. That's pretty much a snapper soft plastic.
That is a snapper plastic, but that's what these things are eating, aren't they? Up here chasing the garfish, so.
So it's matched the hatch?
Yep.
Done that perfectly. Look at that.
Woo! His bill has absolutely chafed that leader. He's probably only a few jumps from
rubbing through that one.
from only his freedom.
Look at him. He's a beautiful little fish. Hey, Babs, how cool is that, mate? Your soft plastic marlin. All right, buddy. Off you go, mate. Oh, he's off. Look at that. Look at him go.
He's a cool. Oh, cool.
This is almost the ultimate polarising the flats experience, isn't it, eh? So we go from here, just have a look at the sounder here, we're in about 6 metres of water.
You just got to keep an eye on a lot of shadows, a lot of turtles and bits and pieces, but sort of I pay close attention out here, Jack's watching the spread and you're looking at that sounder, aren't you?
And you will mark them on the side scan in this sort of milky green water in this 6 metres, and then you can either spin your teasers back past them or flag that one and then come back and try and catch that fish. All right, let's find them.
There you go, mate.
Let's have a look and see how we rigged these live mullet that this bloke caught with a cast net for us last night. We kept them on the aerator. So 9.0 inline circle hook. These are tournament legal. They're fantastic. And this size hook I've caught 130 kilo blue marlin on the shelf, but certainly little black marlin have big mouths, so we're going to use one of those. I've got my little crochet needle here. I'm just going to just carefully rig that just through the soft part there in front of the eyes of that mullet. A little bit of 20-pound fluorocarbon, pop that through.
Slide that through there.
And then yep, you got him?
Yeah, I got him. There
Pop that needle back up.
Now you got that little bit of fluorocarbon through there. Just gonna go back through the loop of the knot.
Twist him up.
Around a couple of times. Back through the bottom there. Just like that. Go one more for good measure.
And then back the other way with that second twist.
That's the other way.
Perfect.
And there you go.
There it is, and then that marlin comes up, he'll eat that live mullet. So important you don't strike, let that marlin eat it as he turns and goes away, tension on that circle hook, and that'll lock into the corner of the jaw. Going good, just got a black marlin there. Here he goes. Oh, there he is. Oh, the windscreen wiper, the old windscreen wiper, Babs. Oh!
I'll try and keep up with him here, but it's pretty choppy.
It is a bit bumpy, a bit of breeze blowing.
How good is that? Spot him, pitch a bait, watch him eat it. Doesn't get better than that.
I was going to throw in the soft plastic, but we had our teasers out and it was a better one to drop that bait back. Yeah, that way, mate. Oh, he's coming up again there now. There he is. Oh, there he is. Oh!
He's got a little remora hanging off him.
Yeah, he has too. Woo! That's just why you come and do this in the shallow water. That's awesome. Steady there, right there. Oh, wow. Coming out the boat, mate. Just go, 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 go. Backwards. Oh. So I was talking before about marlin tackle and how things have changed. This is what we call a P4 to 6, 40 to 60 pound rod. It's probably a shade heavy for a lot of these fish, but you get a bigger one. We saw a guy hook one there before, it's probably 40 to 50 kilos. You're gonna need that 6,500 reel and some 15 kilo mono, 30 pounds. So you could definitely scale right back to 6 to 8 kilo if you're right into that sport fishing thing. We're trying to balance between hooking that big fish and getting it in, and the quicker you get it in, and some of the places here, there's some big sharks that get around this area, so sometimes you want to sort of get on them pretty fast as well. So, right, mate, come grab the leader there. I reckon we can sneak him across there now.
We'll just leave that boat in
watch
gear.
That bill. Yep, you got it in gear.
Ticking along.
Sneak him across.
Come here, mate. He's not a bad sort of specimen, this one.
Got him? Hey! So what I'll do now, I'll just back that drag off, and I've got to let that fish go it's not full drag, because you never know. Sometimes if the leader man says, hey, I haven't got it properly, gotta let that fish go. Let's have a look at it. And I'll put this right in the rod holder. We'll get ready to snip that line. Look at that circle, look at that. Check that out, magnificent Fraser black marlin. The beach is right there, the marlin are right here. You've been watching Real Action. Michael Guest, Jack Nolan, Russell Battercool, and one feisty black marlin. We'll catch you next time. Bye now.
Real Action is proudly brought to you by the all-new Amarok, born from tough love. Look after your best mate with Hypro, pioneers in pet food.